never doubt. I trust angels who fly away from you. And you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said no, 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 no. No, 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 you should. I've earned the cost and now I've paid it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, please don't go. I know my face a memory erasing. Been a few years since I heard your voice, yeah. Lost a few here, but it's not by choice, no. Girl, I see your face every day when I look through my phone. Can't delete all these memories, won't leave me alone. Hit my blind side, never saw you coming. You were so wild, but no, I was nothing. And I'm nothing now, nothing's changed. You know I'm just the same. Miss you now, but I hope that someday you explain. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. I trust angels who fly away from you. And you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be.
Hello, world. How are we doing? Good to see everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Mic check and camera check. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Thank you. All right. How's everyone doing? Got a lot to talk about today. Was planning on going live yesterday. It didn't work out. But we're here today, right? Right. Check, check. 50 Shades says check, check. Shannon says sounds good. Perfecto. Perfecto. It's Sunday. Tomorrow back to work. It's all right. I enjoy my work, so no worries. Camera looks a little blurry. It's probably my internet right now and my computer because it's been screwing up all morning. I don't know what's going on. I apologize in advance, but we will give it our best. Give it our best. Have not heard from Marissa today. Haven't heard. So don't know, to be honest with you. A lot of people has reached out, but I haven't heard from her. So yeah. They sent you a notification, Starflower. What's up with that? They actually did their job. Right? Yeah, guys, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button while you guys file in and we get to our story. Dee, are you serious? We have the same name. Aw, you never know. They say everyone has a doppelganger, a twin, and of course, you know. I mean, think if your last name was like John Smith. You know, like that's about, I'm sorry for all the John Smiths out there, but that's about as, generic as it gets, right? Oh, well, it happens. All right, guys. So I want to tell you these stories that we are going to be talking about today are rather intense. They're horrible, to be quite honest with you. Just to be quite honest, horrible. So brace yourselves for that. But we have to do it because these are victims and they deserve their story heard. Hello, Nosy Fluffy, just me, whatever it takes, plead the fifth. Teddy Burr, hello everyone, good to see you all. Guys, thank our moderators in here. We have the world's best moderators and they deserve a lot. I just couldn't do it without them. So give everyone trigger warning, what type, all the above. All the above. Mainly you know, I can't really say it on here because it flags you, and crime against children. So, yeah. Thank you all for the warm welcome to the mods. All right, let's get started because we have several different stories that we're going to be talking about today. Okay. Let's these are in no particular order. But the first one that we're going to talk about is a man in Oklahoma. Fluffy, I know you're an Oklahoma gal. Let me know if you have heard about this, because it's really, really bad, to be honest with you. Actually, that's not the one I want to show you. 2 seconds. But I'm going to show you that story, but that wasn't the article. The one that I wanted, it's Ecole. It's terrible. In 2 seconds. I swear I just sound. Okay, here it is. All right. So this man murdered 3 human beings, and one of them, it's kind of like a Dahmer thing, if you will. He tried to cook their heart and feed it to someone. One of the victims, actually, he tried to feed one of the hearts that he just murdered. Yeah. I'm like, God, this is Dahmer all over again. All right. So let's go up here. His name is, I think it's Lawrence Paul Anderson. So this Oklahoma man who pleaded guilty to killing 3 people and ripping out and cooking the heart of one of the victims just weeks after he erroneously released from prison, has been sentenced to life behind bars. You know what? I wonder if the parole board, I bet you they regret that. Some people just can't be rehabilitated, right? Lawrence Paul Anderson pleaded guilty to multiple counts of murder, assault and battery on Wednesday in connection with the vicious 2021 slayings of Andrea Lynn Blankenship, 41 years, his uncle, talk about not liking your family, Leon Pye, 67, and Pye's granddaughter, this is what gets me, 4-year-old child. His aunt Delcy Pye, 66, was injured in the attack. Anderson escaped the possibility of death penalty in exchange for his guilty pleas. I would not have negotiated with that mother trucker. Would not. Not a chance. His guilty pleas, as per the victims' families, they requested it, and was instead sentenced to life in prison. Prosecutor Jason Hicks told reporters. The victims' loved ones lashed out at the killer in court Wednesday, with one telling him to, quote, rot from the inside out. That's what I'm saying. Look at these victims right here. Little baby. 4 years old, guys. When was the last time anyone executed in Oklahoma? I don't know. Beyond horrific. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, we've got some doozies today. Some doozies. Just awful. Yates' mother, Tasha, delivered several impassioned victim statements read before Anderson's sentence. At one point, who kills a baby? Who does that? So this is Leon Pye and his 4-year-old granddaughter who were killed in the attack. This is Andrea Lynn Blankenship, the other victim. Hicks said the victim's family did not want this case to go to trial. I guess I understand that. You know, this idiot who has been in prison before, he just got out, back again, and they just don't want the burden of seeing, you know, trial is very stressful, and you just have to go in, you know, the day in, the day out, the long hours, and most importantly, the stress on the victim's family. It really is. DC, me either. Hopefully that happens. You know what? Hopefully, in my opinion, I hope that happens. I hope he get the brakes beat off of him in prison for doing that specifically to a baby. They don't want to sit in a courtroom and listen to all the gory details of what happened to their loved ones, he said during a press conference following the sentence. Anderson unleashed his gruesome attacks in February 2021, just weeks after being freed from prison when his 20-year drug-related sentence was commuted in response to a mistaken recommendation from Oklahoma's Pardon and Parole Board. Oh my God. That family needs to file a lawsuit. Family needs to file a lawsuit. Yeah. 1 second. Let me just fix something. One second. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to fix something for the mods here. Yeah. Very bad, very bad. Customization. Okay. There you go, mods. Sorry about that. I apologize in advance. Okay, now. He fatally stabbed Blankenship after breaking into her house, authorities said. He then removed her heart and took it with him to the Pye's home. So this man goes to one of his family's houses, murders them, takes out the heart, gets in his car, drives with a human heart in his car. Can you imagine? And then he's going to another soon to be victim. Goes through with, yeah, exactly. Ugh. He fatally, okay, then according to investigators, he cooked the heart and tried to feed it to his relatives before stabbing and killing his uncle and Yates. His aunt was repeatedly stabbed but survived. So there would have been 4 people dead. 4 people dead had his aunt not survived. And most importantly, a 4-year-old. You ain't kidding, Nosy. You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. Oh my God. What the hell is wrong with people? Oh, I want to show you this real quick. This wasn't really part of the story, but I thought it was funny. It just flashed on my thing here. It's like an MRI scan. Couple not prepared when the MRI scan shows unborn baby looking exactly like angry Martin. Look at this. That reminds me. It reminds me of that puppet. Silence. I give you that Ahmed thing. Oh my God! Doesn't he look like Ahmed? Ahmed. What was your first baby picture? Here it is. Baby is serious, honey. He is not. Not. Oh my God. I love that puppet Ahmed. So, yeah, I thought that was cute. Looks like an alien from Mars attack. So, I thought that was cute. Just a little laugh. We all need a little laugh sometimes to say the least, right? I have a picture of my daughter flicking. Oh, really? Yeah. Now they've got all the 3D, ultrasound and all that. It's amazing. It's amazing. But that's that was an MRI, so I don't know why they was doing an MRI, but it's what it is, right? Okay.
Hello, Moto.
Sorry about that. One of my mods doesn't know I'm live apparently. Jalapeno on a stick, I love it too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now let's I want to show you guys this. Hold on one second. This is a video of Summer Wells. I want to show you guys this. And it's her singing her ABCs. Oh God. Laughing now I'm crying. I tell you, it just breaks my heart. That little girl. God, I hope she's found. I pray. Hey Jen, good to see you, sweetheart. Hope you're feeling better. Feeling better, hopefully. So at least she's seatbelted in. Yeah, that's true. You got to give credit where credit's due. She is seatbelted. That is true. She's in the back seat. So yeah, it's been way too long. We're not Yeah, she says A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. That's what she says. Okay, I heard people say she did. It's a beautiful summer. We love her wherever she may be. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just been way too long. She could only say through E. Yeah. She could only say A, B, C, D, E. In my opinion, that shows that she was not worked with, obviously. And she should have, known her ABCs a long time before. How old was she? She was 5. About to start kindergarten, Gina. Yeah. It's almost 2 years. Almost 2 freaking years now. All right. What else do we got? Let me clear out some things. Now, trigger warning again. Trigger warning. Very bad. So here is a mother. Mother. I use that term extremely loosely. Hold on. Yeah, I can't address this, Linda. Nobody said she was dead. Marissa said she was gone, and she didn't take donations for a funeral. So go fry something. I'm tired of people saying, oh, she said she's dead. She said she's gone because she's incapacitated and she's dying. And it's in Patreon. It's none of people's business who's not paying for it to begin with. Leave her alone. Jesus Christ. How about that? To her, her mother is gone. She can't say, she can't talk to him or anything, and her kidneys are no longer functioning. And also, Linda, why is it any of your business? Yes, Starflower, brain cancer robs you of your loved one before they pass. Absolutely. Absolutely. It robs you. Personally, my worst enemy, I would back off of them for a moment. That's me, though. I'm a different human being. There's just different types of people in this world. And a lot of people that are so judgmental about it, in my opinion, are people who haven't had a real loss in their life. And also, Linda, where did anyone say she was collecting money for a funeral? That is complete bull BS. Listen, Marissa she is far from perfect. I disagree with her a lot privately. But just because everyone has, some days or, flaws doesn't mean, You can't be a decent human being in a time of need. That's just it. She's got a big mouth. She does. Yes, she does. But guess what? She helps out a lot of people too. And I'll just say it like this. Like I said, she's flawed, as am I, as is everyone. Everyone is flawed. But do you drag them when they're down, when they're at their lowest point in their life? Is that what you do? Because that's not what I would do to any of you. I wouldn't. Oh, well, she did this, 10 years ago. Okay. She did this 10 years ago. She was an addict at that time. She was struggling. And a lot of the people who have judged her have been in the same boat. And we've all, regardless whether we've been an addict or not, we've all said things or done things that aren't so great at times. But if you expect grace, then you got to give it as well. So you tell me one place where she said, oh, I need a fund for a funeral. Now, she has said, I've got expenses that, I'm helping my mom and my stepdad out. She said that, the funeral's going to be on me. But she's the one with the means to pay for it, which is none of our business at all. None. Molly is a giver. I tell you something, people can say whatever the hell they want about her, but I dare one person in this community say that they have given more than Marissa. So that evil, flawed human being that you guys talk about sure gives a lot to people. Yeah, she makes a lot. She does. Yes, she does. She's earned it. She worked for it. And as much BS as she puts up with, she effing deserves it, in my opinion. Because she gives a lot of it back. I've seen it privately. Things that nobody knows about that she's given. Oh, but because she has a big mouth and she's opinionated. Oh, look what she's done. Well, that is everyone else on here. Just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean you have to be enemies. It doesn't mean, the people just watch every aspect of her life. And let me tell you something. I talked to her yesterday. I was like, people are going crazy on YouTube because of, everything going on. And she's like, really? Why? She has no idea what's going on. She doesn't care. But it's about decency, is what it's about. That's all. That's all. That's exactly right. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Because I can assure you, when I wake up, I am not going to click just to see what someone did for the day if I don't like them. I'm just not. This is what I do. Block, block, block. Yeah. And you're right, Scorpio. This is the thing. Like, a lot of people say they don't care on YouTube. Like, they don't watch on anything that I know. Marissa does not watch. She doesn't watch. And this is the thing. Nobody is saying she's perfect, because nobody is perfect. I mean, when Benny lost his sister, she told everyone to chill out. He's going through a hard time. So, you're welcome for that. I mean, I literally hate what has happened. I hate everything that has happened. I miss it when we were all, good and friendly and having fun. I miss that. And I believe everyone has good qualities. But I also believe we all talk out of emotion sometimes. And we don't show our best in those times. And we say hurtful things because we are hurt. Hurt people hurt people. I'm not mad at anyone. I just hate what has happened. And that's it. I just hate what has happened. And I believe we can all do better. Every one of us. And should do better. Yeah, it is, Gina. It is, Gina. I believe we can all have so much more fun together than not. I don't get on here and deal with all that drama stuff and all that. I don't, my idea of drama is, putting my wig on and acting like Daisy. So that's just that. Oh, Safari, thank you. You're very good to me. Thank you, Safari. you know, and it's the sad thing is that, you know, when you're kind of in the middle of it, if you never mind, but it's just really disappointing. It's very disappointing. So I wish people wouldn't bring, I don't know. You know, thank you, Safari. You know, I just I hope people can do better. Like I said, we are all flawed. We have all, every one of us, have said stuff that is not nice on here at times. But that doesn't mean we have to just be mortal enemies. And the thing about it is, thank you, Sicilian. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate you. And the thing about it is, most things that are said is either partially true or not true at all, or is made to be bigger than it actually is. That's the thing about it. Someone will go to a creator and be like, oh my God, did you see this? Look at this girl, you know, and it's blown out of proportion. And I get it. I mean, listen, drama sells for a lot of people. But there has to be a line. There has to be a line. It shouldn't be hatred with malice. Yeah, go ahead and show me that receipt, TMI. Go ahead. Go for it. I'll wait. I'll wait. You have no idea what you're talking about. That's the thing. You have no idea. So there's that. Okay. Now, I usually never ever take a question about, oh my God, hold on. Crap. How do I fix this? I cannot believe I just did something. I mean, I just blocked someone that I wasn't supposed to. Let me fix it. Hold on. Okay. I'll have to fix it afterwards. God bless this world, please. Yeah. 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 I blocked ICU by accident. I don't know how to unblock her on this thing. I really don't. Hold on, let me see here. Yes. How do I unblock her? I can't believe I did that. Baby, come back. How to? I don't know if I do it through YouTube or through StreamYard. Do you know if I do it through YouTube or StreamYard? Oh, no pit, not that TM. Try both. Well, I'll have to do it. You have to do it through YouTube. See, I don't see her on my block list, though. Hey, I see you. Send me your link through the phone, please. Send me your link through the phone so I. How is ICU blocked? Yeah, I know. Lordy. I think you have to go to her specific. Yeah. I'm waiting for a link and then we'll fix it. Yeah, I know. ICU's my girlfriend. Can't be having that. Thank you, Precious Chaos. You know, the first live I ever did, Precious Chaos helped me. God bless her. She's back? She back? Okay. Perfect. Well, she's not back for me. I don't think. I see you. I don't see you. Hey, send me your link because I still need to fix it. I see you. Okay, you did. Okay. Okay, there she is. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, perfect. All right, now. Thank you, 50. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jackie. Camilla. I got you. I see you. Thank you. All right. So this is what we are going to talk about now. This is a very, very tragic story. Children found living inside home with 16 dead animals. And there was, I believe, a dead body. One murdered victim. It's really bad.
Several stories across our area tonight. An Horry County woman has been arrested after police found a body and 16 dead animals at her home. This is Crystal Pinkowski. Police say that they responded to her home on Highway 814 for a death investigation. They found a naked body covered with feces on a porch. Officers say they found inside the home it covered in trash and feces and bugs. Pinkowski did have her children in her custody. She's facing animal cruelty charges. There are also pending warrants for unlawful conduct towards a child. A 14.
So
it's colorectal.
Okay. So, does grandma die and she just puts her out on the porch? Oh, it's cold outside. She'll be fine. Throw grandma out. What the hell? Let me find this. We don't need the colorectal. Okay. During the investigation, officers located the body of an elderly woman who was naked and lying in feces in front porch of the residence. Officers said they covered the body with a blanket due to the location and due to the body being naked. The death is still under investigation, and the identity and cause have not. I see you. Could you call our mod or text our other mod and tell her that I'm live, please? If you don't mind. Let's see here. The death is still under investigation, and the identity and cause of the death of the victim has not been released. Reports said an autopsy will be performed next week. While officers were investigating the inside of the residence, they said the home was found in deplorable condition. The owner of the home, Crystal Pinkowski, 37, reportedly had children in her custody living in unsanitary conditions. Officers said the hallway leading to the children's room was covered in trash and feces, so much so that the floor was completely covered up. The bathroom was reportedly so cluttered with trash it was not accessible. The children was reportedly infested with bugs, and the fridge was blocked by an animal cage and trash. Officers said the home had 16 dead animals inside and was infested with cockroaches. Oh my God. The woman was arrested and on hold and has been placed on her for animal charges have been placed for animal cruelty charges and pending warrants for unlawful conduct toward a child. According to the arrest warrant, she was transported to a detention center. My question is, I mean, are they just waiting? They're just waiting for, like, why is she not getting charged with, grandma out on the porch? No doubt, May. Grandma was probably just trying to get some fresh air outside, wasn't she? No doubt. God. That is yuck. They put the dead ant on top of the car and dropped her off. Yes. Linda, I do, actually. Yeah. Yeah, they're probably wanting an autopsy, but I mean, they could charge her for what is it, like gross neglect of a corpse or something like that, like where they move them or they don't call. Where was this? This was in, where was it? I think Louisiana. No, it wasn't. Hold on. I don't remember. I don't remember. If somebody in chat. Oh, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That's where it was. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I think they should be doing this probably to more people. Louisiana man who AR'd a young child sentenced to 35 years must undergo chemical castration. Good. Good. Weekend at Bernie's. Yes. Weekend at Bernie's. That's a good movie. A 34-year-old man was sentenced to a total of 35 years in prison after pleading guilty to second-degree R, 2 counts of molest of a juvenile under 13 and S battery. According to Ryan Clark, according to the 21st Judicial District Attorney Office, Ryan Clark's first 25 years in the Department of Corrections will be served without benefits, but he receives credit for the time served. He will not be able to communicate with the victims, must register as a S offender for life, and give up parental rights. The statement added Clark will submit to chemical castration upon release. I don't think he should be let loose, in my opinion. These people cannot be rehabilitated. Exactly, Jen. They cannot be rehabilitated. That's why there is an offender list. Chemical castration occurs when the offender is given a drug called medroprogesterone acetate. The Justice Department says a person undergoing this treatment is no longer motivated to commit S offenses and is more amenable to the psychotherapy that can enable him to reintegrate the community. So it keeps their libido down, I guess. Good. That's what I'm talking about, Jackie. Bingo. Thank you, Joe. God bless you, honey. On July 16, 2020, the sheriff's office received information that a potential incident behavior between Clark and a juvenile that lasted for over a year. The child spoke on the investigation at the Children's Advocacy Center and was able to detail all the incidents. During the interviews, detectives learned of a possible second victim. Clark was arrested July 17, 2020 on charges of S battery and mo of a juvenile. Prosecutors later added a R charge. He was indicted February 12, 2021 on charges of first-degree R with the victim under 13, 2 counts of mo of a juvenile and S battery. He pleaded guilty March 1, 2023. So there's that. Good. I think there needs to be more of those, in my opinion. Just my opinion, but we can always, if it keeps them from doing that. But he only got like a year. That's the crazy thing. Maybe 2 years or something like this. Alabama mom faces murder case after 8-year-old son found with knife in chest at the crack of dawn. Trigger warning. Does it not? You don't think so, Mary? There's a lot of them. This Alabama children are mourning the loss of a classmate and friend after the 8-year-old boy was stabbed to death in his own home early Thursday morning. Hartselle resident Jennifer Nicole Long, the victim's 41-year-old mother, has been identified as the lone suspect of the brutal stabbing, which left her son deceased and her father injured. The Morgan County Sheriff's Office said jail records reviewed showed that Long was booked at 2:13 p.m. on Thursday. Authorities said that they received a 911 call at 5:30 a.m. Thursday about a stabbing attack at home. Morgan County deputies responded to the scene of the Village Drive near Hartselle, assisted by the Priceville Police Department, said the sheriff's office. Once on the scene, deputies located an adult male suffering from a stab wound and one deceased 8-year-old boy. The surviving man, who had since been identified as Charles Long, was airlifted to Huntsville Hospital after being treated at the scene. He is Jennifer Long's father and the boy's grandfather. Investigators said that the defendant, Long, was arrested at the scene of the homicide. The defendant allegedly told responding officers her son was dead in the bedroom upstairs. Oh, he's dead Authorities said that they found the boy, since identified as Tyler Weston Garner. Tyler Weston Garner, stabbed to death in the bed, according to the affidavit obtained by Law and Crime. The affidavit said that Charles Long asked responding Deputy Pepper to check on the boy because he was afraid that his daughter was going to hurt the child. After entering the residence, deputies made contact with the female coming down the stairs inside the house. Deputies ordered the female to get on the ground and she complied. The victim was found dead in the master bedroom and had multiple wounds. Authorities said the knife was still protruding from the boy's chest. Long is now charged with capital murder of a person under the age of 14. The statute 13A 540A 15 says that intentional murder of a child under the age of 14 constitutes a potential death penalty crime. I think all child deaths, murders should be automatic death sentence. A person commits an intentional murder that causes the death of another person in performing the act or acts that cause death of a person he intend to kill the person or another person. Alabama law notes a person acts intentionally when it is his purpose to cause the death of another person. The sheriff's office said the additional charges are pending, more than likely relating to the alleged stabbing of the boy's grandfather. In an update posted later Thursday, the sheriff's office noted that it shared news of the boy's death with the school district he attended. The boy was described as a joy to all who knew him.
First responders do the incredible. They help save lives. They help save lives. You. By donating at CSL Plasma. Your plasma donation can help create 24 critical life-saving medicines. And you can be rewarded for your generosity. Every plasma donation can
Sorry, it was an ad that was playing. Very sad. Big border issues, darn, with themselves causing havoc. Thank you, Plant Diva. It is everywhere, Starflower. It's everywhere. Everyone has lost their minds. Everyone has lost their minds. I don't know what is going on in the world. just crazy. The economy's about to drop. Things are terrible. So guys, I'm going to tell you, when the Lori Vallow trial starts, I'm going to be live 24 hours a day because I have been obsessed with this case. It really drew me in when this happened. That's true, Wake Up. That's true. That's true. And so we know that Chad and Lori's trials have been split. Lori is going next month. Chad will be in several more months. Now, they are trying to get the death penalty taken off. But I don't think that the judge is going to make a decision right before the trial starts, but I don't think that they should. I don't think there should be any negotiation with her. The Pentagon's seen a mothership in our solar system. Maybe that's why people are going crazy. What do you mean, Pat? The mothership. Yes, there's not going to be cameras allowed. You can watch if you go to, I think it's in Rexburg, maybe, that courthouse. You can watch it on television there from another location. And in the courtroom where Lori will actually be, there will not be cameras. I think they may be allowed to tweet. If that is correct, I think that's what Marissa said Vinny was talking about. Lori Vallow is a monster. And the thing is, she does not even show any compassion or sense of loss for her kids. She is always smiling with that hideous red lipstick. Me too, Jessica. That's right, Karen. I agree. And you see, she does not care. Just, I thought maybe once she got out of it, you know what I mean? Like, got away from Chad, got to jail, she might be like, oh my God, what have I done? Because she was a good mother before that. Until she met Chad and they were just gasoline and a match together. When this first was going on, when I was following it, and when they went to Hawaii and got married, I was like, holy shit. Couldn't believe that she was literally with the lei over her neck, getting married to this. I mean, God, look at Charles and then look at Chad. I mean, Charles was much better looking, had him together way more than Chad. Chad is like, I don't know. He just reminds me of the Pillsbury Doughboy. Yes, smiling and grinning. He was like, I don't know, he literally was like a cult member. So yeah, I hope there were roughly 3,000 phone calls and transcriptions of 5 visits with Daybell. Holy hell. Let's see here.
Hell hath no fury like a woman.
Oh, God.
I got another one for you. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. The only problem is when it comes to Lori Vallow's trial coming up in just over 2 weeks, she don't know she's scorned yet. She doesn't know what Chad Daybell is going to do when he gets tried for the same crimes that she's his co-defendant on, right? So we don't know if she's going to go all lovey-dovey and he's my guru and I didn't know, or, oh, no, he did it. He did it. He killed my kids, told me that they were safe. I believed him. I got married and had a nice beach wedding and all the rest. We don't know what she's going to do. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this trial because it is such a complicated web. And there's got to be some storytelling. The only thing is I'm not crazy about this judge because this judge is doing things under cloak, which I hate. This really is a process that should be public.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. Do you guys think that she's going to throw Chad under the bus, or do you think that Chad will throw her under the bus, or do you think they're going to remain lockstep? Oh, they definitely had it all planned. 1,000%. 1,000%. No, she's going to blame him. I think so. I think that's the reason they split their trials. There was friction, and that was the only way they could. If they did their trials together, they couldn't blame anyone. I mean, they could blame, the dead brother, Alex, but he's dead.
It's costing the taxpayers in Idaho $3.6 million so far, and they don't even know what's happening unless they drive to the courthouse and beg to get in. And even then, it's limited. And then they can't rely on television because there's no live feed. I think it's a big mistake. I digress. Okay, but here's the thing. This story is littered with like dead bodies of children and husbands, right? Children and husbands all over the place. Also, end of the world, goddesses, zombies. It's a crazy tale, and it is beautifully told in a Netflix documentary, Sins of Our Mother. Here's a quick clip.
Oh, that's right. I have seen this. It is very good too, Sins of the Mother. You guys need to watch that if you haven't seen it, Sins of the Mother. Yes.
Where are your kids?
Where are the kids? Where are the kids, Dad?
Lori, please let us know that JJ's okay. Please just let us know. We need to see him.
Is JJ safe? He is safe and happy.
911, what's the emergency there? My mom was just playing every card on everybody.
No, I'm sorry that you don't really fully understand the situation.
And that's is it named Cody? That's Lori's oldest son.
Being all those things together is not easy, so I'm basically a ticking time bomb.
Belief really.
Boy, she said it right there. A ticking time bomb.
Will take you to a different place.
Joining me now is the director of that documentary, Sins of Our Mother. It's Skye Borgman. Skye, I'm so glad to have you on. All I can imagine is that your head for the last couple years has been in like all of these details, right? It's almost like you've been living this life. But we're coming to trial now, and none of us really knows what's going to happen. Do you have a sense of which way Lori's going to go to defend herself?
I don't have a sense. I mean, I've been surprised at every turn of this story, really. I can make a guess. And if I could tell you, I would say that she will stay true to Chad and that Chad will turn on Lori. That's my guess. That's how I know. That's how she's been the whole time. I think she's been, there have been little indicators when she's gone to trial of having, rubber bands on her ring finger, to sort of maybe indicate that she's still committed to him. So that's what I'm guessing is going to happen. Look, we'll see.
I don't know. I think she's probably right. She'll probably, and Chad will throw her under the bus. In my opinion, he was the mastermind of it. And she went along with it and actually believed that they had, past lives together and all that. I don't know, Dee, but I would love it if they did. The son, Cody, he has a YouTube channel too, by the way. I don't know if he's still, probably like a year and a half ago or so, maybe 2 years now. I was subscribed to him. Oh, she's a manipulator. Absolutely.
We'll see it all play out starting in a couple of weeks.
So do you expect that this, listen, there's an issue, right? She hasn't been competent to stand trial for a large part
Colby,
of this
thank
big
you,
gap.
OJ.
So who knows if her attorney is able to sort of give her a shake and say that guy could be the star witness against you in your own trial. But then, of course, he risks being up on the stand and all that comes into his trial.
Right. And that's I think since his trial is after hers, he gets a little bit more information on what's going to happen, and he's going to be able to make up his mind a little bit more, where Lori is really going into trial. And look, I don't think she's been particularly reasonable listening to people's advice.
Okay. Tell me this. How do you defend a mother who is not looking for her kids, saying they're okay when they are buried in the back of your new husband's pet cemetery? How do you do that? Like, how, just asking, like, how can you defend something like that? Oh, I didn't know. Well, where the hell was your kids? Everybody was just asking. Everybody was asking for over 3 months. And you wouldn't speak. You mean by blaming Charles looking beyond? I don't think you can either. Personally, Max Chico. She couldn't. But she lied to the police herself. Yes, she lied. She lied. She said that the kids were with Melanie Gibb and they weren't. And they caught her lying. And I mean, they have her brother, Alex, and Chad's phone in the backyard for over 2 hours. And then after he buries, dismembers and burns Tylee, and then buries JJ, he goes to a fast food restaurant and has dinner. Yeah, there's Melanie Boudreau and Melanie Petrowski or something like that. I have not heard of this case before, but tonight oh God, Alabama, it is, honestly, when they say truth is stranger than fiction, you better believe it in this case. When she talks in circles. The thing about it is, like, she is so delusional, like legit. Does she still believe it? Like all of this to be true and she's just being tested by God? Or she knows it's not true, but she still believes it to keep from her mind, going there about what her actions did to these children. Yes, and Mohawk, her niece. Somebody help me with their name. I think, in my opinion, she had Alex, her uncle, try to kill her soon-to-be ex-husband at the time. Melody, thank you. Thank you. And you know what? I mean, Lori's, I think it's her second or her third husband. I can't remember. She's been married like 5 times, I think. His last name was Ryan. That's where Tylee gets her name. Oh, and he was found dead in his apartment. Yeah, I think they had Alex do what they wanted him to do, and then he randomly does. We still don't know how Tammy died. That's not going to be released until trial. But, he's like, oh, she was sick. She's been sick. And like they have like 5 kids. Chad did. And like the kids just believed it. Like Tammy was a happy, healthy, vibrant woman. Didn't his wife die too? Yes. Yeah. Died peacefully in her sleep. And then the whenever Chad and Alex was burying the kids in the back, that is when Chad texts Tammy, because Tammy hadn't been dead yet, and he says, oh, well, I thought I would burn some brush before the storms come in, and I saw a raccoon on a fence, so I immediately got my gun and killed it and buried it in our pet cemetery. Fun times. And Tammy's like, oh, good for you, pretty much. So he was pre-planning that, first of all, raccoons are nocturnal. They don't come out during the daytime. Yes. Ramirez. Too hard. And I don't know. Then like 2 weeks later, and Tammy was shot at before she died, and she thought it was a pellet gun. She left a note on Facebook, y'all in the neighborhood, someone came up and tried to shoot me with a pellet gun. I don't think it was a pellet gun because weeks prior to that, Lori's niece, Melody, she, in my opinion, tried to have her soon-to-be ex-husband dead by, it was a paint gun. You're right, paint gun. So, and someone shot at him in his Tesla. It's craziness. So, yeah, so just, we're going to keep an eye on this case. I'm going to try to go out there. If we can, I want to be out there during the middle or the end of the trial personally, because that's when we'll know more stuff. They got to make the decision if Lori's going to, if it's a death penalty case or not. Yeah, looking beyond. If they have rabies, they can be out during the day. It's true. It was a cult. You had to be part of the, what is it, the 144,000 or something like that. Yes, Mohawk. Brandon seems like a really good guy. I don't know about the guy Melanie's with now, to be quite honest with you. But Kay and Larry Woodcock, they have been through so much. And you can tell, like, I saw a video of Larry just recently. And, Larry, he's not in really good health. And it just seems like he's aged a lot in the last couple years. And I just feel horrible for them. Lori's going to delay. Well, she's delayed this for incompetence like 2 or 3 times. This happened 3 years ago. 3 years ago. It's just now going to trial. 3 years because they said she was incompetent. Doesn't make sense. Why Chad kids still protect Chad when they strangled it? Patty, this is the thing. This kind of thing happens a lot. You think of people, they lose their loved one, right? Like if a father kills a mother, they've lost their mother, and the only thing I can think of is they just can't wrap their mind around that their father or loved one would do something like this, or they don't want to lose their dad. They don't want to lose that family member, or both. Those are the only 2 reasons I can think of. The way she tries to touch the arm of her attorney and it drives. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. Have y'all seen, like, Lori? She's gained weight since she's been in prison, and she, doesn't have the Botox and all that now, and she has significantly aged. Her mom, God bless, she Lori's mom and sister did an interview right after Lori was arrested, and they took up for her. They never believed their daughter and sister would do something like this. And let me show you this. But now she knows. She believes that they've done it. Here is Lori Vallow's mother. Right there. That's Lori Vallow's mother. Starflower, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, my love. Appreciate it. Say hello to your brothers and sisters. Everyone, welcome Starflower 703 to the family. Lori's 47. Yeah. And I think, she's just kind of looks like she spent a lot of time in the sun, maybe. I feel really bad for her now because you see her on that Netflix documentary, and she's really, really had it. So, we love you too, Starflower. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate it. She's sporting platinum silver. I think, Lori doesn't want the death penalty. So I think they should give it to her. Just my opinion. I mean, this was your child and your adopted child. What the hell? And then you killed your husband. And then your soon-to-be new husband, Chad, kills his wife. And I believe, and let me tell you something, Zulema, they have text from Lori, Chad, Zulema, them talking. And Zulema is Lori's brother's girlfriend. She's they have Chad, Lori, and Zulema talking together. I think Zulema may have been the one that did it to what's his name? Can't even think, guys. Alex. Yeah, Zulema is a Spanish name, I believe. Oh, Mary. That's right. She did marry Alex. Yes, she did. But I think that she did it. I think they convinced her, because you have to remember who all was convinced in this cult that we know of. Obviously, Lori and Chad, right? Alex was, Zulema, and who else? Melody. We know those five. Alex shot can't even think right now. What's Charles? Alex shot Charles, right? Because he was bad. Then the kids die. Two of the kids, JJ and Tylee. Then Chad's wife, Tammy, dies. And then Zulema, her husband dies. There's so many fucking names right now, and my mind is blown. shoots Alex. So he's gone. And then Melanie tries to kill her soon-to-be ex-husband. That's every one of their spouses except Chad and Lori. That's every one of their spouses except for Chad and Lori. All of their spouses had to go. Yes, Nosy, so many dead people. Think about it. Alex, they said he did have a heart attack, but you can be given things that will throw you in a heart attack. So think about it. I mean, it's because what did they call them? Dark spirits or something. And they rated them how dark they were. Yeah, Lucy, you will love the Netflix special. It's amazing. It's a really good one. Really good one. All right, guys. It is I did not sleep last night. It's almost 4 p.m. local time here. I have to go do some things, back to work tomorrow. Got a lot to do. I may come live a little bit later tonight. We may have some fun and do some fun stuff. I may come back as Daisy. I may come back as Sherry. I haven't done Sherry yet. I still I'm going to be doing an in-person a little skit on Ziggy. So Ziggy's coming up. I need a metal clothes hanger. Where do you get a metal clothes hanger these days? Maybe I can just get a piece of wire. I can just go get a piece of wire, I guess. Dry cleaner? Okay. Because I got to make my dowsing rods. Oh, ZA. I got to get my dowsing rods. Oh, did somebody buy memberships earlier? Thank you so much. Yes, we all need sun and laughter. Yes, that's right. Melanie Gibbs got a divorce, but she didn't kill her. No, nobody's saying that she killed her husband, but I think she had Alex to try. Oh, thank you, Jen Between. Thank you, 50. Thank you all. God bless you. Oh, thank you, Lola. Y'all are very good to me. Thank you all. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. Justice for every one of these victims. It's a crazy world we're living in. I still have some wire hangers. Really? I haven't seen wire hangers in ages. It's been years. At least 15, 20 years. Melanie Gibbs. Yeah, Melanie Gibbs is the friend of Lori. She's the blonde older. And Melanie Boudreau is Lori's niece. All right, I'll try. I got to get my stuff done. I got to go to the grocery store. Love you all. See you later.